Greetings everyone, my name is Buck Business. Konnichiwa, I'm Kawaii Critic, and today we are here to review My Little Pony Season 9, Episode 18, Seed Shocks to Angel. So, essentially we have another Freaky Friday scenario. Bonus points that this one doesn't include Starlight Glimmer, fortunately. But it's not that much better as one of the characters involved, that being Angel, isn't really all that likable as a character. So I can't say this is much more of an improvement. So let's talk about horrible characters and terribly written characters. So this has been a consistent issue throughout My Little Pony, and I think it's a good time to bring it back up. So, as I mentioned, by comparison, I always have felt, since Starlight Glimmer's quote-unquote redemption, is that she was a terribly written character, and that was because her 180 was poorly handled. All the way from being a bad guy to being a good guy. I think that is too much a big of scope in terms of doing a 180 for it to not have some sort of in-between to ease us into this. Not instead of doing a 180, doing smaller increments of change, which is exactly what I've been complaining about Starlight Glimmer ever since that episode has been all about. And of course, she is not the only one on this list of characters that I have been referring to. Discord, as of that episode where he breaks off Big Mac and his girlfriend. In that one episode, I felt like Discord was suddenly changed to doing something that I don't think Discord, under the way he was moving, that didn't feel like a good direction to take the character in that episode, and ever since it hasn't really gotten any better. And of course we have another character that joins this list, but on a different scale, of not doing a 180 yet, but still I would say not well written, is Yona. I've said this time and time again that Yona is probably the worst of the Student 6 in terms of writing, well, right there next to Sandbar, but yeah, unfortunately for her circumstance comes from the other Yaks and their episodes. I think they had 2 episodes throughout. Both of them were received extremely poorly, especially the second time around, where you would think that they would try to redeem the Yaks to some extent, but no, instead they made the Yaks even worse. So by extension of that, Yona felt like a creation of, we need to fix the Yaks first and then make her a character second. And that, to me, is already a fundamental flaw in character creation, is putting something else in front of, we need to make a good character first. There can be plenty of interferences in that vein. So let's talk about Angel. Angel is the type of character that has been, for the most 95% of the time, he's a sort of bratty character who's some naughty stuff. So even in this episode included, there's more bad does. So having him get this lesson now, it just feels like it doesn't even matter. Like, I really don't care about this character enough that it warrants me to go, he finally learned his lesson. It just doesn't matter. It's just too little too late. There's nothing else, there's so little else to redeem about the character in terms of anything else because of the amount of time we have. So again, it's just this just feels like some sort of attempt to be in this experimental phase, which doesn't make any sense with this being season 9 and being the final season, because all this experimental stuff is nothing that I don't think anyone has been asking for. I don't think a lot of people have been wondering what Angel has been thinking this entire time, because honestly, I don't think a lot of people care. And the reason why I think a lot of people don't care is because the way you represented Angel beforehand. You've seen him act like a jerk. In this episode, you see him act like a jerk. So if you do that so consistently and expect people to go, oh, now he's all good and better, it just feels so insanely rushed. It's just so bad. And yeah, considering that there are only 2 episodes that I consider actual solid episodes, again, I'm just gonna say it now. As far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen so far, Season 9 is definitely the worst season so far in terms of writing and characters and among other things. So, yes, as I mentioned, the characters do a body switch, and again, they don't even really take too much advantage of it. It sort of takes place after a few moments of prepping up from Zecora, who is the one who initiates said switch. And of course, Zecora can be a little, I don't know. She's been absent a lot, so at least the episode has that. But much like Twilight did in the cheerleading episode, Zecora was doing this to purposely teach a lesson, and, you know, I don't know, again, it just feels a little weird, I guess. So yeah, they do have moments of clarity, I suppose. We have an overworked Fluttershy who runs this sanctuary trying to get hunter-based animals to eat more vegan-based foods, and also like doing other various chores. And we have again Angel Bunny, who has been obnoxious from the very get-go, and most of the time we have seen Angel Bunny has been obnoxious and then continued to be so throughout the majority of the episode, and then have that quick flip switch at the end there. But like, oh, I finally get it. Oh, I missed you so much. Oh, I want to be, I want attention because I'm a baby. Or our younger brother as suggested by the episode, but again, I don't really think that fixes much. Like, at all. He's still a character nobody is going to enjoy after this episode. At least I don't think so. So, in that regard, I think this episode failed. Another episode that is just mediocre at the best, and again, when you're looking at the current lineup of episodes, again, there have already been episodes I've already called mediocre, and only 2 that I've called good. So, boy oh boy, we are on the fast track for Season 9 being objectively the worst season so far. And that is the review for She Talks to Angel. If you enjoyed it, then please feel free to like, comment, and do all the other stuff. So, until next time everyone, farewell. Bye-bye.